Yo, what is up, guys? It is Beast back in another video. So this one is about learning not to send money or receive money from anyone because they can take your bank account information. Yeah. So this is the time I got scammed, and it was not fun. And so, anyways, this was about maybe a year ago, maybe like a couple of months, I think. I'm not sure. But I know that was a year ago or maybe a couple months this year. So, how I started was, I met this kid on Xbox. He was a pretty cool kid to play with. I think we started playing Call of Duty, Fortnite, or Forza, one of the two. And, you know, me and him were, playing games. I mean, like, I wouldn't say we were friends, but it was kind of fun in a way. Just playing with the kid. And, like got a Snapchat, and I said, hey dude, you want to get on? So basically, like we text, But anyways, this is when I started getting juicy. So out of nowhere, he changed his account to a female. And I said, okay. But it looked like a grown woman. Like I just created it. And I said, well, this is weird. So anyways, right? I asked him, like, so why'd you change your name to a female? And then his excuse is like, oh, my bad, it was just something that someone did. I said, okay. And then he hit me with this, saying, hey, dude, I just won a motorcycle competition, and do you want 2,000? I said, what, are you sure? Like, that's a lot of money, dude. And he's like, yeah, like, I've seen you checks. And I said, but how? He's like, you just take a picture. I'm like, okay. So I believed him. So he kind of manipulated me, and I was stupid for that. So anyways, right, he sees me 200 per check. But there's a catch. I gotta send him 200 from 200 or maybe 100 on his account back to Cash App. So I sent him the money, and I'm like, like, why? This is weird. And he's like, oh, because so like, I can give you the $2,000. I'm like, okay, this is weird. So at first I'm like, no, it's way too good to be true, right? And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna cash it. And it worked. And I'm like, oh crap, it went through. What the hell, right? And then, of course, I was happy. I mean, anybody that sees $200 not worth, like, hell yeah, bro, So I was like, dude, let's go, right? And I should have known it was all fake because come to find out, he sent me more, and luckily I need the $2,000 because every time I got paid, I had to pay that $200. The last time it was in my account, so it went about for maybe a week. And then obviously my dad caught on. He's like, "What the hell is this?" And mind you, it was a female's name. So on like the name, right? And like shoe designer, and like it was a guy's name too on Cash App, but like it was a female's name. Or like some business with the female's name from my bank app. And so like that's how I saw it. And I was like, what? Whoa, right? And I just didn't think anything of it. But I should have, but I didn't. So It was definitely my fault, and I was stupid about it. But at least I didn't have to pay $2 grand every time in my pocket. All I had was just to pay was a 200. So I mean, this person at least sent me about maybe $500, but I got $100 in return. So the bank gave me that, which is nice because I put that money to Cash App and they got a hold of it and I got my money back. So was it win-win? Absolutely not. It was very bad, and just say it was not good. So more of the story is, don't do that. Like, if you somebody's on RP2 2000, especially you don't know them off the game. Yeah, but again though, everyone makes bad choices and everyone makes mistakes. So yeah, don't do it. Do not do it. And yeah, that's more of the story is if you see someone in the game and they say, hey, I'll give you $2 grand, do not trust them. You know, like unless you guys like talk on the daily on the phone, text message, and like unless you know his real name, where he lives, you know, or like unless you guys been knowing each other on the game since 5 years and like you guys know each other, then that's different. But don't trust someone that you only known for about a couple months and that said that their account got hacked, because now their Snapchat is hacked again. So, but was it really hacked? Maybe, I don't know. So don't do it, and everyone be safe. And yeah, take this story as saying, oh, well, maybe I shouldn't do it. So guys, be safe. I love you, and Beast out.